afternoon, Councilman Robinson. So we are back again for our second installment of your weekly review. What's on your mind?
Well, today, we wanted to do a continuation of what's happening downtown, but because of the weather, I think I'll go into the event that we'll have on the 17th of this month. It's an event called Thrive. When we look at the incarceration rate, and this is something that the president was talking about, ban the box. Ban the box is something that I've been trying to get through this city council that we do have for the last 3 years. And now it is something that even the president of the United States is talking about. The high incarceration rate of people in America.
Banderbox. If I can stop you for a moment, how is that spelled, Banderbox? In case people want to Google.
It's just the way it sounds. B-A-N, band, T-H-E, ban the box, B-O-X.
Oh, ban the box.
Gotcha. What it is, there's a little box on an application form when you're going to apply for a job, and that little box says, you have to check, have you ever been convicted of a criminal offense? And they want to ban that from the application. And basically it says you ban that in the beginning of the application process. But once a person is given a chance to explain themselves, call in for an interview, then the employer can ask that question. We don't want you to. We're not asking that you just eliminate it altogether. Give a person a chance to get their foot in the door. Once I get my foot in the door, and then if I could probably convince you, then I will be a good employee. If you just look at my history, even though I may have committed a crime, 5, 10, 20 years ago, I'm a different person now. And don't hold me responsible for the rest of my life for something that I did maybe when I was a youth, and not thinking properly. So this is basically what the bandbox thing is. And it causes a lot of recidivism rate when people cannot get a job. They have to feed families. A lot of them have families, children, pay child support. These are mandatory things that you have to do. You have to have money to do. And if you don't have the money, you can't do it. So it causes people sometimes, a lot of times, and most of the time, to do things they wouldn't ordinarily do because they don't have the means.
Yeah, brother, I've seen that particular agenda in the news, and it was successful in what state was that it was
Every
successful
state up and down the East Coast. I had a chart. I wish I had with me now.
Mm-hmm.
Every state up and down the East Coast. I'll put it not every state, but at least a city or state has adopted this thing in every state up and down the East Coast except for South Carolina. South Carolina has no city, no state, nothing relating to bandbox. But from Florida to Maine, and every state, a city or the whole state has adopted the bandbox scenario. Now, I brought this before our city council 3 times. 3 times it's been turned down. We do it, the city of Florence. It will be the first time, the first city that will have done it. And why, why they are hesitating? Because it's going to have to happen. Because we cannot continue to treat people the way we are being treated forever. And this thing has a overwhelming effect on black folk. And where are we as black folk? We're at the bottom on every category and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Is that acceptable? Do you accept it? I'm sure you do not. But then what are you doing to fix it? Nobody's doing anything. So since you're not doing anything, that means you are accepting it. We have to find people in means leadership who are saying this can no longer be. We have to change the way we live. Black folk, we are just as much as any other ethnicity. We're behind in education, we're behind in community development, We are number one in incarceration. We're behind in education. Everything. It is just incredible. Out of marriage, childbirth, everything. Our health. We die younger. It's just to the point that it's, in my opinion, it's epidemic. The black community. Stephen Wikila has not done that. And then, I've seen, I'm a senior on city council. I've been elected longer than anybody else. As a matter of fact, the only other person, period, that's been elected longer than me has been Hugh Leatherman. And I know, I've followed, but ministers, black leaders, would rather listen to him than me. And all you hear people always tell you, everybody, that I'm trying to do what's best for the quality of life of black folks so that we can be a competitive people. We don't want to be at the bottom. We're at the bottom. But why is it that ministers, civil rights leaders promote and push this guy who has done nothing but bring us down? When I ran for mayor, they are the ones, the ministers are the ones. You don't have to debate Ed Robinson. You don't have to tell black folk what you're going to do for them, because we got your back, and they're going to do what we say. How is it that he can have so much control over black folk and do absolutely nothing to solve the problem? Ban the box. We have a 7-member council, and 5 of the 7 members of the city council here are Democrats.
5 out of 7.
5 out of 7.
Wow.
But the Republican agenda is being carried, led by the mayor. I go to meetings, conferences. We have a strong Democratic Party. I'm a part of the Democratic Party. No other member on city council is a part of the Democratic Party except me. So we have an agenda, the Democratic Party agenda, but it's not the Republican agenda. It's being carried by the city council, and it's being led by the mayor. When you look at all the money that have been disseminated in the growth of the city of Florence, who has gotten it? Republicans. When you look at the ethics statements as to the donations to the mayor, as to his campaign, Republicans. 90% of the people that donate to his campaign are Republicans. The only Democrats that I see that contribute to his campaign are black, more or less, ministers. Why are they so supportive of a man who has been so destructive to the growth and prosperity of the black community? It's something that I just cannot understand. I mean, I sit around and I'm arguing and fighting for growth and prosperity for all people, black and white, Mexicans, all of them.
Absolutely.
And he laughs. He laughs with the impression that, hey, you say what you want, but I got control of you. And
wow.
He does.
And this is the mayor.
This is the mayor. I mean, he doesn't say that.
Sure.
But it's implied strongly that, hey, I got control. They're going to do. But the thing about it is, it's true. It is exactly true. He doesn't have to say anything or promise us nothing. But we flock to him like geese behind the mother goose. It is just incredible. But we kind of got off to such a little bit. But the Strive program that I'm bringing to Florence on the 17th of this month, basically we're asking industrial CEOs to come to the meeting, and we've got a program by Dr. Worthy of Washington, D.C., that he carries ex-offenders through this program for 6 weeks. And upon completion of the 6-week program, we want these 25 or 30 industrial, commercial, all these industries, CEOs to commit to hiring these people who we have trained, retrained, going through their resumes and making sure that we're getting the best ex-offender that we can get to fit in the position that they have available.
Sure.
We want to make sure that we want to ask them to be committed. Say we got 15 companies, hire 2. Each one of you hire 2.
Now that's the Thrive program.
That's the Thrive.
THRIVE, correct?
THRIVE.
Right, because we want the watchers of these weekly updates to be able to do their own research as well. And so just continue on, brother.
Yeah, and hopefully we can begin a trend to resolve some of these problems that we have. I heard on the news today, it says that over 50% of black youth, well, that's another thing. You can't hear a member of council mention the word black, period, as if it's offensive. It's a bad word. We can't say that. You know, and even the black city councilmen think, I don't know, they just won't stand up for who they are. You know, when you let a man disassociate you from who you are,
right,
then he's in control. I am a black man, and I'm not ashamed to say that. Right. It's not offensive for me to say that. And if you can appreciate me for who I am, then we can make it, you know. So it shows that you have disassociated yourself from a people. And you are there to represent all peoples. And you can't, it's not your job to disassociate yourself from anybody.
Well, that's a bit for us to swallow for this weekend. We've got Ban the Box. We've got the Thrive program. There seems to be some serious issues going on in city-county government in Florence, South Carolina. And we're very happy to see that you're on top of it. Can you tell the people how best to reach you if they want to help in your cause to move the pendulum forward for black people in the city and county of Florence?
Okay, if I can always be reached in my cell phone number, and I don't mind you having it. It's 843-229-9571. 843-229-9571. And if you're driving or walking or whatever and you don't have a pencil, all you have to do is call the city of Florence and ask for Ed Robinson. Our phone numbers are public information. Anybody can get it. Call and say, hey, I need the phone number for Councilman Ed Robinson. They'll gladly give it to you. And you call me. Anything you need to know. See, the thing that we have to do is we have to let people know what the issues are. You can't just listen at a particular person. You know, for some reason, and I know we got to go, the preachers, the black preachers, did not want my message to get out. I don't have the means to get it out other than social media. When I go before the TV cameras, they misconstrue what my statements are. They put it the way they want it to come out versus the way I want it to do. So people listen to me. And, you don't have to listen, you can see.
That's right.
Everything that I'm saying to you, open your eyes and you can see. So we need, but the answer is voting. I know you're tired of hearing that, and I'm coming after you to vote. And if we vote and get the right people in, we can make changes. Because the people that we have now, they have been in there for 8 years practically. What changes have you seen for the better? You've seen changes for the worse, but none for the better. And we'll continue this conversation in the next meeting.
Well, thank you so much, Ed, for your time. And once again, it's been a pleasure. And we look forward to speaking to you next week.
Thank you.